Hello, everyone, and welcome back to West Type Podcast. Today is episode 12, also known as the Welcome Back episode. 13?
12.
12. I was
This one's
correct.
12? Wait, I thought the one that we were showing was 12. Wait.
Oh my god,
It was
can we
11.
just do this?
It was?
It was 11.
Yes, so everybody, welcome back. It has been approximately 2.5 weeks since we did a recording.
We can't exactly count now since
No numbers.
we've been gone. For
Also,
so
I'm
long.
sorry to say, but we're on a construction site today. No, we're actually not. We are in your hardware where they're using dangerous hammers. So sadly, we're gonna have to deal with that for a while. Other than that, everybody, I thought we'd just go ahead and start off by talking about our vacations. Did anybody do anything interesting? Let's start with Connor and then go clockwise, counterclockwise, universally clockwise. Connor.
I sat in my room on the internet because the internet's fun outside school. So no outside, internet, inside. Click, 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 click.
That's his way of saying it was really cold here. For 3 days, it started off the negatives. Max.
God, I'm not prepared for this.
Oh, wait, let me just say this. Before I say anything, we have Connor, Max, Shaha, Wasabi Cat, me, Gage, and then Andrew Jackson, Nick Ronson, McGaffrey, Max. So now, as we were saying,
Alright, I...
rubbed your eye.
Yeah, very intensely. It's not there anymore.
He's sitting here just rubbing his eye, and I'm like, yeah, that's obviously what you did.
Yeah, I get it. I watched the news and I got depressed about the news, so I stopped watching it. Apparently it's like...
What depressed you?
Just things be whack.
Yeah, whack.
Yeah. What was it? Oh yes, my family, my brother got a record player, and he got the Velvet Underground Nico album, and I got
A record player.
yeah, record player.
For most of the viewers, they have no idea what that is, probably.
They're so young. They
It's-
could have been
it's
actually
8
born
years
in
old.
2000.
No, wait. Here's what a record player is. It's like if you have a DVD, but it's bigger than an actual DVD, and you put it on you put it in a computer, but it's not a computer because it doesn't have any computing powers, and you just put it on the player and it plays things.
You need
And
to
then they have his
use,
bullhorn next to it.
Mitty, in order to explain it to this generation of 13-year-olds, you need to use more vernacular.
It's
Computer with big horn.
It's not a computer. It's a.
Big CD player.
I don't want to say rectangle because that's two-dimensional. Box.
A box. Yeah, that is just box.
It's a big box.
It's a rectangular prism.
It's a rectangular prism. That's actually very specific. Thank you. It's a rectangular prism, and you put like a disc on it, and you put like a needle on it, and you listen to like Dark Side of the Moon or something. And I've never.
Hardcore rock was occasionally not involved. More classical.
No, like if you put on,
Actually,
if you put it like on a record player, and the first
I
thing,
could just imagine
the
that.
first thing you hear is like a bunch of scratches. That's how you know you did it wrong.
No, that's like.
But back on topic, Max. Is that mostly the interesting thing you did?
Yeah, pretty much. And also, like I said, Alex got Nico by the Velvet Underground, and I got Disintegrate. Yeah, the Velvet, whatever. And I got Disintegration by The Cure.
So if anybody likes
Right.
music, you know, get a music video. All right, so on to Shaha. Shaha, what did you do over break?
I don't know. I practice MMA. I went to Chicago and Kansas with
Would
my
you like
coach.
to explain why you practice? Because I'm pretty
Nah,
sure nobody
I'm
knows.
fine.
I think I know what else Shahan did.
Did you
Shaha
practice
is
for
in.
Are you eligible?
I think.
Shah's got a hair.
No, let me explain this.
Wait. I think Shahan did upload anything.
He didn't actually. Shaha is in a MMA class. Been learning kung fu, MMA, and all sorts of stuff like that. And recently, his trainer, his coach, gave him a manager and all sorts of stuff. And he's on this special diet, which I have no clue how he does it. He's training a lot. He's working out. You know, he's getting fit. And if you ever have seen Shaha, which I'm probably assuming none of you have, he's not a fighting guy. He doesn't look like it, but apparently he can rip your arm off. So, yeah. All right, as you were saying, Shaha.
So I went to
I
Chicago
don't know.
and Kansas with my coach and my manager. It was fun. And
Shaha, can you break my arm real quick?
sure, why not?
Yeah, that's a new level of self-mutilation.
But anything else, really?
I don't know if anyone.
Really?
I don't know if any of you have ever.
What about that
seen-
nasty shake that you always have to turn
Oh yes. Wait a
Very
second.
good.
No.
Very good.
Okay, wait. It's so nasty.
What is it made of? What's in this shake?
I really don't
He
know.
has to drink a nutrition shake, and apparently it's got like seaweed, the sun's
serious,
core.
You don't want to
It's
drink that.
nasty.
That's so
I
nice.
But drops of
want to
waste.
drink.
Okay, but Connor, you wanted to say something real quick?
Oh, the fact
Okay,
that you just said Kung Fu and MMA right next to each other. I don't know why, but I thought of like Kung Fu Panda, and then I thought of like a setup.
He's the Kung Fu pro.
And it's like, and I'm just like sitting here going, Panda and MMA, and it was funny.
I don't want to break it.
That's my life
Sounds
story.
like you had to be there in your minds to find it.
I don't want to picture, huh?
Okay, so on to the next person. Wasabi Cat.
Pandemonium.
What'd you
What?
do over break? Anything too interesting?
This will be the best story you've ever heard.
Popcorn, everyone.
So first, I was wandering through the city in the middle of the afternoon.
This is gonna be a big lie. I know it already.
He doesn't go
Wait,
outside.
wait.
He doesn't go.
I noticed a truck that said "free pie" on the back of it. You know those little stickers? What are they called?
Stranger danger.
Well, it said "free pie" and was going rather slowly. So I followed this truck, and well, I ended up right next to the driver door. So the driver opens the door, it hits my head, and he's just like, "Holy crap,
I guess
I'm
that
sorry.
explains a lot.
I'm sorry." So I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
"It's
late.
okay." I saw the sticker that said "free pie." And it's like, "You can't have any."
So you're disappointed.
Yeah,
He wanted free pie. Did all this for free pie. Didn't get pie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a total ripoff. Did he even tell you what kind of pie there was?
No,
In the back
I
of
was
this van,
assuming
there was
probably apple.
Let me just say this right here. This is what you get for being a pinko commie who believes in free stuff.
Wow. He's a hippie. Though. He believes in free drugs mainly. Yeah. But that really all you did? Sad that you upload some more stuff on YouTube.
Like 2 videos.
Not much, but yeah, still. He has his own little YouTube channel. It's actually called Wasabi Cat. And he uploads Minecraft.
Don't tell people about it,
It's Wasabi Cat.
Give out the URL.
please.
You-
YouTube.com/wasabi.
While we're at it, just
Dude,
put my
I'm
book
serious.
in
Alright, I'll
Reasons.
there. Actually, they can just get to his YouTube from our channel.
Yeah, we put it
We
on
have-
our notes.
We'll put a link in.
We have you, me,
We'll put a
Wasabi
link
Cat.
in this
We don't
episode.
have you, though. So that's all you did? We get some deals?
Alright, Gage, what's up, Gage?
So what I did mainly is my parents are divorced and my dad lives in Illinois and we live in Iowa. I can't tell where because I probably get murdered by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people at this table. But we live in those two regions.
I know.
Shut up. So unless you live go to our street, then that should be
Okay,
But no, I'm
so
talking.
wait. We live in one of the top 10 schools in America.
Yeah.
American.
We live in Iowa.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
would it be that hard to find us just off of the?
I didn't even think about that. I said we live in Iowa and then our actual logo even says West High on it. Wow.
Gage, you're gonna be cracked.
Yeah, we're gonna be found. Sorry, guys. But as I was saying, I had to go to Illinois to visit my dad, and I was. Shut up. This is like some homeless guy at home. Like, I found these kids. They obviously go to this school in this state.
That's what Daddy likes.
But as I was saying, I went to my dad, hung out with him for a bit. He had a car accident recently. He was in one, and it broke most of his back. He's feeling a lot better though, but he's got this big, huge swell on his side. He's doing pretty well though. When I got back, I kind of just hung out, played some games, and I got the new game Morrowind. Not new, like it's an old game.
Oh, are we talking like this is 2004 now?
Yes.
Let's all pretend we're in 2004.
Yeah, but no, seriously, dude. I got
Free stuff,
Morrowind for
please.
Xbox.
No, don't break it. You'll break it. His hand's too big.
We're putting on
Glove.
no.
No glove.
It's what's it called? Innuendo. We're putting on a glove.
No, that doesn't really work that well.
But as I was saying, that's about all
Yeah,
I
the glove
did. I
fits.
visited
The
my
glove
dad, hung out with him
fits.
for a bit.
Perfectly.
Now,
Okay.
Medivh, what did you do over break, my friend?
Hold on. He said that. Consider this. He said that the bar high with daddy issues, so you need to set it higher.
What? Okay, what can I do? I got my permit after 2 years.
Oh,
Smack,
nice.
Nice.
smack. That's nice.
What else did I do?
Yeah, I got the bar.
Close it. Yeah, let's go close it.
Let's see. I also practiced a bunch of guitar. I mean, guess I
Like violin guitar or racquetball guitar?
a trumpet guitar.
Wait, what the hell is violin guitar?
When I said violin, I meant country like wooden guitar or electric
That's
guitar.
It's called the
I said
acoustic guitar.
violin guitar.
It's called the acoustic guitar.
No,
Violin guitar.
Acoustic guitar.
Here's what I did.
Trumpet
I have a little mouthpiece on my guitar that I breathe into. I hold the notes. It's like a saxophone because it's a saxophone. Anyways, I practiced guitar a bunch.
Sorry.
And I didn't do it. I mean, I went to Max's house and I showed
was
him
fun.
a bunch of dumb things I did. And
And he got my guitar way out of tune.
yeah,
You got your guitar off the
Off tune.
tune. Get good.
He got
How you guys
my.
see my tune-ish?
And strangely enough, I actually.
Gage, stop being so random. Gone.
Okay. And I also saw his Velvet Underground record, and I am kind of jealous, even though I've told him a bunch of times that I think that
Goddamn
what's
it.
called record players or records in general.
Our hipster bullshit. I'm sorry. Go on.
But yeah, he is.
He
right.
apologized.
And now you're gonna be jealous.
And I am jealous just because it's the record.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking.
We have it all up and working now. You should come over and listen sometime.
I really should.
So that's everybody's vacation.
Oh wait, no, hold on, I did one more thing.
Oh, what?
Your mom. Okay, sorry, reflex. I'm sorry.
Let's see what else.
You said mom.
Yeah.
My.
What did I
My
do?
mom.
Oh, I-
Well, gabba you. I'll hook you in the
Oh,
gabba
yeah.
bite.
Wait, hold on. Here's one more thing I did. So I was gonna take out the trash a few times, and then the moment I went outside, it was -30, and I threw the trash outside and it froze.
That's
In
awful.
midair.
And
It just
no, no.
Then a time traveling
And then-
hobo came over.
No, wait, and here's something else. I had like a glass of, I guess not a glass, it's a mug of hot water, I guess it's more appropriate, of hot water.
Oh.
I went outside, I threw it out, nothing happened. Nothing that I thought would happen happened.
What happened?
What happens when you throw water? Yeah.
Usually we throw really hot water.
So
up
wait,
in the
it
air
didn't
in cold
mist?
weather, it'll go. Yeah.
It didn't miss the ground, no.
It didn't
Mi-
mist the ground.
Mist. I mean, it didn't like turn into snow.
Usually when you throw extremely hot water, or like a cup of coffee, just sink hot water in the air, especially in -30 weather, it turns into mist.
Yeah, I've done that before at I've done that before. I've seen it happen. It's not that hard to do. You don't need to be in
Yeah,
rush hour or
but
anything.
I didn't live in Toronto, so I couldn't get that cold.
I could do it at my house though.
But it's not cold enough.
Yeah, at one point, I think this was last year, but at that point it was cold enough.
I remember last year I stayed home from school, and since I lived right next to school, just walking. I stayed home from school one day, and I didn't tell my parents that I did, and so my dad dropped me off at school. It was -14 degrees without wind chill. With wind chill, I think it was around -30, same. And I had to walk home with gloves and stuff, and one of my fingers started bleeding because of how cold it was in my home, so I felt like that. And my toes, like, actually, I don't want to show you, but like, one of my toes, would they be called toes?
I'd assume.
What, the big ones?
Yeah, the big one.
Thumb toes.
Yeah, that's seriously what you could relate to.
Toe thumbs. Okay, but anyways, one of them, I couldn't move it because of how cold and frozen it was. And it was the worst thing. I had to put my feet in cold water just to thaw it out. That's how extreme it was.
In cold water.
In cold water. Not in warm water.
Are you afraid it would like burst if you put it in hot water because
Extremely
like,
hot water.
Well, I put my finger that was already frozen in hot water, and everything went everywhere.
Everything
So,
went everywhere?
I mean, I don't know what I expected.
I don't know what that means.
You
Everything
know what
went everywhere.
pressure is? When something goes from being really cold to really hot, it explodes. If I put my finger in a batch of hot water, it turns into
It would just crack up.
It turns into blood diarrhea. Or
Good way to say it, I
I
guess.
guess finger
Oh, I
diarrhea.
see. And you didn't want to have
The
it.
way to
want see
think
it
about
happen
this
to-
is if you get trees in the winter, like really cold, they have internal heat since they're like a living thing. Not like a lot of heat, but they still have heat inside them. And sometimes trees will literally explode the bark off.
Yeah, I've
if they
heard
get
that
cold.
happen.
Oh, here's something funny.
Preparing himself to hear it.
Okay, but if you if you've ever lived in I guess it's one of those places where the temperature changes extreme,
No.
to the point. Okay, well you live in. La
He's lived
La
in the same
Land.
place forever.
You live in La La Land.
His
I
mind.
don't think you
World of his own.
really have an opinion
Ozone?
to say.
World
The ozone layer.
World of
Like,
his
if you
own.
go from like being really cold to really hot, and you put what would you could say? Like if you put a
Cup of
fi-
water.
if you put like a fish, it gets really cold and then really hot, and it doesn't freeze by the way. Fish doesn't freeze, and it goes to being really hot, it will explode. And I base this on absolutely nothing, so you know I'm right.
That is actually true. That will happen.
Everything I say is right.
If it's living, it has a high chance of
So do we have a volunteer for our very first West Side podcast experiment in which
Connor.
we put someone's hand in freezing water until they can't feel their fingers, and then put it in hot water and just see what happens?
How about this? If your finger explodes, you get $20. If it doesn't, you don't get $20.
How about we do an experiment where we put one of your heads in alkali metal helmet and pour water onto it?
What is
Well, what
alkaline
would that
metal?
do?
Yeah, this scientific day, guys. What does alchematic metal do when it hits
No,
water?
Alchemitic, alchemitic like alchemy.
Alkali metal.
Stop chanting to your god.
So I guess that topic's over. So we have two main topics that we can start off with. We have one that I wanted to bring up, me and Shahab decided we wanted to bring up. And we had one that Max wanted to bring up.
I think we could start with yours.
Do you want me to
Start with mine.
Yeah.
Okay, actually a little bit before the break, me and Shahab were talking, and we thought about the many different ways the universe was created. So we thought we would discuss that. Some ideas are based on religion, science, and when I mean the universe, I'm kind of talking about how the world, the universe, and humans were created, not just the universe itself. So would anybody go ahead and like to start?
You ever like,
No, I have never like.
you ever like gotten into a shower and it was really, no.
Did we like go back in
What?
time for my
No,
question?
no, wait. You ever like gotten into a shower and it was really cold and you kind of stood there outside of the water so you don't get too cold from the water, and the water starts warming up, and then suddenly when you go into the water it feels kind of okay, and then it starts getting warmer and warmer until it just kind of burns your skin in a way. And it keeps burning your skin until finally it gets hotter and hotter and hotter, and then it gets to your bone. And then your bone starts exploding, and then everything starts exploding, and then...
Thus the universe was created. That's what Dee's idea of how it was
That's what I
created.
was going to get to, but you kind of fast and forward.
Alright, so how do you connect the universe being created to exploding bones in a shower?
God's bone exploded.
Well, it depends on whose bone is it, and what kind of bone are you talking about?
I swear, don't
Oh,
do
come
it.
on, baby.
Don't do it. I'll be the first one to hit you, man.
Maybe.
Okay, hold on.
If it doesn't matter,
I'm just thinking about how to phrase this.
I guess I'll go ahead and start with my actual
The
logical
way-
reason.
The way I bone created the universe.
That's
My bone created the universe.
That's his idea.
That's like as far
And
as
your mom.
this kind of thing goes, that's a different direction than what I expected when you said shower.
I thought he was talking like the earlier conversation about it, and I was like, really?
But no, he connected it somehow.
Like in the comments, vote if you believe his idea. Vote.
That the universe was created
you
by exploding
somehow
bones.
believe
In the shower
Exploding
before indoor
bones.
plumbing.
Benefits.
Yes.
It's a safe environment, a cheap way to create a fun environment.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Your mom's a cheap way to create a fun environment.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Why is that?
I'll go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a religious guy. I do believe in God. I don't believe in the Bible though, or churches. I hate both of them. I carry a Bible with me because my sisters go to church, so I kind of do that just because he's a big brother. But I'm religious. But
Do
I
they-
have.
Do they ever try to like put a Bible in your face and say repent, repent, repent?
My little brother did that once as a joke because my grandma made him do it.
Okay, go on.
As I was saying, I believe the biological way it was created. Like I believe the Earth was made billions of years ago by God, and it got up to the point where the Earth was created actually by the meteors smashing together, getting into the sun's orbit and all that, and then us evolving from apes to humans. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but I believe God created evolution. If you kind of understand what I mean.
God created Cheetos.
God created the micro crab, and then the
Mountain
micro
Dew.
crab got bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's-
That's what I believe.
Sagan created Mountain Dew.
Sega created Mountain Dew?
Sagan, it's an inside joke.
Speaking of Sagan, I have a book by him.
Yeah, you're still
It's
reading
not
that,
your
aren't you?
turn.
Actually, this explains the universe pretty well. I'm not gonna
Alright,
lie.
so the rest of the time we're gonna
after
read
everybody's got their idea off.
It's kind of 250 pages long. I don't know if we can fit that into 40 minutes.
Shaw, what time are we
Just
at?
gonna speed.
No.
Wait.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Alright.
10
Lucas, go ahead.
per page.
What?
How do you believe the Earth, universe, and people were created?
You don't want to hear that.
Exploding ants.
Okay, can I?
Chainsawing. Okay, so Lucas doesn't
And-
have an opinion about this. Shaha, you want to go ahead and explain your way? And don't just give me a simple answer, I swear. I feel like you're just going to go, God.
Exactly.
Really? Okay, what religion are you? I'm Christian.
Muslim. So.
He's Muslim. And there's the Jew.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna need your land, all of it. So my turn then. All right. I certainly.
Since this is so short.
Not to see there's so many religious people here. I certainly do believe in God. And I do believe that God created the universe. Like, like a question. I suppose a question is like how much of it happens like just spontaneously, and how much of it happens because God willed it. Like I'd say he willed us to become this way, like through natural circumstances. That's of course, but of course I think like a lot of like he just allows a lot of things to happen. Like he doesn't have absolute control. He doesn't absolutely decide that. He would have absolute control over everything, but he just like lets a lot of things go their own way, I think.
So wait, that's... What religion are you real quick?
What
I'm
is?
atheist.
Atheist?
What?
Okay.
Remove Hedon.
Atheist, and you're actually Jewish. That's not a joke. You're actually...
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Because I always originally thought that was a joke.
What's the
No,
point
because
of-
we seem to joke about it occasionally.
Well, the thing is, like I'm like not a very good Jew, but I do believe in God.
Okay. So we have an atheist, an actual Jewish,
I like
Muslim.
science.
Christian, Screwball McGee, who's atheist, and then
Muslim.
you're Muslim too?
And what about you?
He's atheist.
No, he's white.
He's
You'll
he's
never know.
Lucanist.
No, he's
He plays for
Pagan?
himself.
I'm guessing pagan.
Pagan.
What's
Yeah,
up?
pagan. Like Old English, before Christianity.
No clue.
Like all the things that
Norse
determine.
legends.
Yes.
So wait, you're actually Muslim?
No, I'm white.
He's so serious, just I'm white actually. He
Why?
peels off like his skin.
No,
Michael Jackson, you're not supposed to be here.
No, just blinding whiteness.
So like,
You're white,
when I
so
said I
what?
was white, I said I was white. You dig?
He's even got the
Actually,
crappy
wait,
white burst
here's
of
an
black.
interesting thought. What if white isn't white and the sun being blinding, you know what I mean when I say blinding, intense light, that is actually white, and you can't actually look at white because of how white it is.
I brought this up with my science teacher.
So
and
the
I
sun
freaked
being
him
like the whitest points in our solar system.
The
out.
whitest
Because black
kids
is the lack of
are-
color, so how is it a color?
We'll be most connected to the sun.
Wait a second. Then how is it that black people live in the land that's most exposed to the sun?
Because they were cooked.
Why can't I?
They pretty much
have-
were. That's what
Okay, go on.
Okay, Connor, you're up this time.
Alright, I base mine off of science, and I base.
He's
and,
atheist, don't forget this.
And I like science. And I'm.
Screw
and I like the.
science.
Was that you or him?
What are you?
No,
You're giggling.
it's just an insult. You're
Just keep going, Connor, just keep going.
dumb.
Okay. Alright, so I don't know exactly how the universe was created. Big Bang sounds plausible. It has holes, but
Was
it
it
sounds
like
plausible.
Atoms exploding?
Well, yeah, the universe has.
The
It was like one
whole thing
singularity
is
that
just-
One big hole.
So you don't really have an idea. You
No,
don't have
and
a
then-
full conclusion, but you have an idea.
Yeah. And then galaxies were obviously made by other stars just
One day,
stopping
Gage
things.
was on a walk. He tripped over a log.
What?
He spilled his milk, which then made cells.
No, one day
Whoa.
Gage was on. No, wait,
So,
one
And
day
the
Gage.
cells in the milk made a world where he was born again and it happened again.
That's more
Yeah.
Paradox.
Wait, so every single universe you mean is a version of Gage tripping over something and spilling his milk?
Yes.
It's just a constant.
No, wait.
Gage,
What
we
if,
must fulfill the
what
prophecy.
what if it's like in every single alternate dimension? It's like it's chocolate, then it's vanilla, then it's caramel milk, then suddenly you don't trip, you fall on your face.
And the one time I repeat a pattern like white milk and then white milk, full 100% white milk.
Where does it end?
Whose phone is?
My bad.
Turn off your phone.
They're
Like
all
I
white
spilled the
milk.
white milk a second time in the pattern instead of caramel or black or anything like that. It's white.
And then the universe is
And
completely
then
different.
a portal opens, and then Michael Jackson appears, grabs me, takes me in, and then I see myself in another dimension. Hence,
Stop.
three-dimensional.
Now that's like, now that's interesting. Now that's an interesting concept.
Hold
The
on,
idea of
wait.
multiple
Did he
universes.
finish?
No.
Okay, go on.
No, and then multiple galaxies happened, and then exploding stars became dust, which became rocks, which smashed into each other, making different kinds of worlds, and then different ice, chemicals, and things smash into worlds
Makes
and
sense.
get far enough away from the sun to the point where they're
Ooh,
water, but they
heritage.
don't, you know.
So mine's kind of
Evaporate
formed
instantly.
between Connors and Shaw's.
Can I
What?
get mine?
My idea of how it was created was kind of from yours.
Can I get
Didn't you actually already give yours?
mine?
And then more chemicals mixed and made
Okay,
like
is
little
this
dudes,
so-
and those little dudes made other little dudes, and
Okay.
little dudes.
That's how women work. They make
Really, Shaw? Alright,
they,
go ahead.
they make little people. Go on. No, I mean myself. Okay. Basically, I kind of think that the universe was, well, the first off,
Was bought.
no, no, no,
Good
no,
enough
no.
time.
First off, a lot of people think that the universe is more of a computer program in a way, like a simulation.
It's the Matrix.
No.
That's all I
I would
said.
tell you to do something to yourself, but then
26.
you would have to tell me not to say that word. But anyways.
Besides,
there-
people probably
a lot
tell them
of-
to do that thing all the
A
like
lot
all
of
the
people
time.
say that the universe is more of a computer simulation, and with computer simulations, there are errors in. I mean, inherently there are going to be errors in things, and I guess because they're a computer simulation, that means everything has to make sense to some degree.
So it's just a bad game of Sims.
No, 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 no.
Is this in a book that you're reading?
No. Actually, kind of might be. But anyways, and since the universe might be a computer simulation, that means there has to be a computer processing the universe.
Oh,
No, wait, I'm not finished yet.
Wait, let-
I'm next.
let him
Okay, I'm next.
Okay, and since the universe has a computer thing, that means there must be someone who runs the computer. You know who runs the
Jose.
computer? Yeah,
Me.
Jose. You know what his mom lives on? 6 pesos an hour. How? This is what the universe is. It's run by some guy named Jose. His mom lives on 6 pesos an hour. Do you know what kind of what's it called?
That's why there's no lag in life. 6 pesos is worth a lot.
No, 6 pesos is worth a lot in God's terms.
What?
Wow,
So
Mexicans
wait.
are gonna be filled then.
Are you
Jesus.
saying that heaven is Mexico?
Heaven is a place on earth.
So Mexico.
That's not a place.
Okay.
That's a region.
We're
Okay.
getting off of it. Shah, you wanted to.
Okay, I know how universe made.
We can't. Oh, it's
Our world in a nutshell.
it's a
Obviously.
picture of Earth in a nutshell. It's very amusing.
Literally, it is.
All right.
Connor.
I think not a lot
So-
of people are gonna get that because the figurative language.
Off of his and how this is computer generated. What if our universe is just a little science project on some little alien kid's shelf? Just a little like globe.
Like an ant farm.
What if
Like
the
no, a
kid
little
made
snow
a
globe
Like
Matrix
some
looking
thing?
thing, and it's just the
like
universe.
some weird kid named Connor.
It's just green. It's just you but green.
Wait,
That's
wait a
it.
second. What if like this? What in that case? What if it's no, it's like a simulation for the person who created it, so they could be a better person? Because in their real world, they're like they're like really greasy and disgusting and undesirable.
Like you.
Wow, they got a
Yeah.
lot of things
What
to
if-
look at. 6.7 billion people. Which one do I look at first?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. There's only 6.7 billion people on Earth. You don't know how many people there are on the moon.
What if we're all U-Haul
There's 3.
employees?
Kill
What? What if we're all U-Haul employees suddenly?
And it's like an interesting topic of discussion. Is anyone else like busy saying anything?
No.
He's
I did
showing
want
me
to bring up
something-
another discussion.
He's
after
showing
you.
me something
Alright.
very lewd.
Okay, can I like just mention it? Just mention this before we move on.
I would go for
Huh?
that.
Back away. Okay, back away. It mentions like multiple universes, and that's like an interesting concept. Like I've been reading a lot of fiction like that recently. So here's one thing: like, what do you think would mess with things in the most interesting way? Like, what historical event would mess with things in the most interesting way if you got rid of it and had it never happen?
As much as I don't want to say this because of how many people are going to get upset, what if Hitler won?
That's a
He
good
can't
point.
win.
No, but what if he did? What if who was it? Spain was with him? No, who was underneath him? Who was underneath Germany? The country.
Auschwitz?
France? No.
Austria.
Austria.
Underneath that.
It's-
Czechoslovakia.
Italy.
Italy. Thank you. What if Italy actually was more supportful during the war and they did end up winning?
Never trust the Italians.
Oh,
Like the thing
like,
is, I
slow
don't
down.
think.
Oh, hey, slow
Slow down.
down. I was Italian.
Hey,
I'm half Italian. Slow down, dude.
As long as you're not making fun of my kilt. So
Go on, go on.
So I suppose you're going to say if you're going to say if Hitler won, things would be all positive.
What? No.
There'd be no gay.
No, neither would. Hitler was gay.
No, like seriously.
That's how he was a Nazi.
90 degrees.
That very much
No,
amuses
no.
me.
When people do this, they're not straight. See, technically, this isn't a straight hand. Since
Can you explain what you're doing for the people who are
yes,
listening?
I'm doing. Okay, I can.
The Hitler praise.
The Nazi salute. But technically, if you look at your hand, now when I say your hand, I mean your actual hand, and you look at your knuckles, you'll see that they're not straight, they're tilted, therefore gay.
And the thing is, like, I think
I want to say this real quick so we
They're
don't
very
see
happy knuckles.
For anybody who is gay by trainee, don't
anyone
take any
who's-
offense to
For
this,
anyone who's
'cause-
gay or a Nazi.
for anyone who is
fine,
gay,
whatever.
For anyone who's
Please.
gay, bisexual, transsexual, or anything, please do not take any offense to what we say. We talk about a lot of random stuff, and we're sorry if we offend any
I
of you.
never,
and please remove your jeans from the jeans.
I never understood what.
But they do it anyway.
I never understood what transsexual means, because like homosexuality means you're attracted to the same sex.
There's two different types of
You know what
one
I
thing called training.
Yeah.
There's transgender and then transvestite.
I know.
And if I'm correct, transvestite is like a man who wants to be a woman, so they dress up like a woman. Or cross-dressing. And then a transgender is
one who is
Surgically.
born. No,
No,
born.
that's a,
No, I don't think it's like surgical.
not androgynous.
No,
but-
that is transvestite.
Oh.
You can be surgically turned into a woman if you're a man.
Oh, okay.
But if you're transgender, you'd be a woman born with men's genitalia, or you'd be a man born with women's genitalia.
Can I get back to
How?
Hitler before we turn into the West Side Story?
Sure, I just wanted to go ahead and say
Oh,
that real
man, I
quick.
hated that article.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, the thing is, I think there could be like a different universe for every possibility, but some things aren't. But some things like aren't a possibility, and Hitler winning isn't a possibility.
It could have been.
What if there's a parallel
I mean, like,
universe where
maybe he
everything
could have
happens
like
the opposite?
preserved his.
Here's the thing, though. There's, if your alternate universe theory, I guess makes sense. Then every possible thing that could have happened can be changed to some degree. Therefore, there would be an infinite amount of universes.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
To bring that
And
in.
like, therefore, since there are an infinite amount of universes, there is one universe where Hitler has at least one, maybe one. At
There
least
has to
one.
at least be one.
There has
There
to
are
at least be
No,
one.
actually, I can see that. Yeah, I can see.
Maybe it's muddled in a different trillions and trillions compared to just literally one of Hitler losing every time, but there's just one. Maybe.
That's also thinking of the idea that out of the infinite possibilities, we're assuming that all of them have Earth.
Oh.
Some of them could take this.
That's
Some of
interesting.
them.
What if there's no Earth, but there's a blurth?
Blurf. Middle blurf.
A little mirth.
But I just want to say this. I'm on the roll with multiple universes. I don't think there's a possible way. Like, I assume there will be one day where we can actually go to another universe.
It'd be really
But
complicated.
it'd be really complicated. It'd be far in the
Well, what
future.
if-
My grandchildren's grandchildren wouldn't be able to see it. That's what I think.
What if the only thing that's stopping us from going to the universe is not sticking a fork into the toaster?
Did you really? Freaking really?
Right.
Some kid's gonna be at home like, I want to go to multiple universe.
We're gonna be responsible for his death. Actually, not his death. His transportation into another universe.
Yeah, so they can't accuse him of murder. Screw you.
He's in another universe. His body just got left behind.
No, we're gonna be.
His soul's just floating around.
No, wait, we're
Oh,
gonna
number
be,
one here.
No, we're gonna be accused of deleting matter. I just realized because
You can't destroy matter.
you can't destroy or create matter. The universe, I guess, would be a technical thing.
But if you send it to another universe, what's that doing?
It's transporting it elsewhere, which is
Oh
technically.
my God! Wait, we could.
What if the universe doesn't exist and everything
No.
is?
What if you're no scientifically think about this? Okay, since you cannot create matter or destroy matter, and that's implying that every universe has the same rule. would that mean that we're all on the same plane,
Yes.
dimensional plane?
No.
Here is our galaxy, our universe, and it's closed off in this section. Next to that is another galaxy, another universe on the same plane. Because if I destroyed matter in our galaxy and it somehow appeared in another galaxy, that's not possible. But the idea of movement from matter from somewhere to another place is possible,
Wait, hold on.
such as converting like water
What
into
kind
a
of
solid.
plane is it? Like, is it?
It's an airplane.
Is it Midwest? Is it Blue Jet?
It's
JetBlue.
Northeast.
Okay,
Southwest.
Northeast. That's terrible.
No, but seriously, like think about this. If that's possible, would we all be on the same dimensional plane?
I wouldn't think so.
What, you think every universe is on the same dimensional plane?
That's what I'm kind of getting at.
So
But,
like you're saying if you actually like physically go out far enough to another galaxy, you'll find an alternate universe to ours.
Here's interesting.
yeah,
Interesting thought.
think about it. Though.
If there are
Yes.
infinite number of universes, then there is at least one universe. I'm going to use at least one a lot. There's at least one universe that has more matter than another. There's technically that.
It is possible.
I'm not really sure it goes
Unless
that
you
far.
have like, unless you have
It's
like
just
restricting.
my
variables.
idea is if
Or
all
constants, unless you have
universes.
constants. You have
Constants and variables.
My
Constants
idea
and
is
variables.
if all the universes played by that same rule, matter cannot be created or destroyed. And if we sent someone to another dimension, then we are on the same plane because you can't destroy matter here and put it somewhere else.
That's an interesting concept, but I'm not really sure.
Shahada? They're they're doing something. I don't know. Well, what's
No,
up?
no, 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 stay.
Just stay.
Stay.
Oh, no. Okay. That's
No,
my
no,
idea.
these stay. Fine. Okay, okay, so.
All galaxies would have to be on the same dimensional plane if matter cannot be created or destroyed, and we somehow figured out how to send someone to another dimension.
I don't know, just because like one rule applies, that being you can create or destroy matter, doesn't mean they're on the I'm not sure that means they're on the same plane.
Wait. So if you're able to vaporize something, is that destroying matter?
No, that's
Or is
just
that
turning it into
transfer-
vapor.
Yeah, okay.
I'm turning to ash.
Another question. If you can't create or destroy matter, you create one thing that can possibly destroy matter, would that mean the end of all universes?
The way you said it, yeah, it could.
Well, if that thing could not be destroyed, and then you just like kept it, and you kept it, it would be inevitable that over time, absolutely everything would be destroyed with it.
Well, like here's the thing though, like if the universes are all connected by one thing, which is you can't create or destroy matter, let's assume that. We're going to assume it. It's not a good idea, but oh well. You're going to assume that all universes are linked by the fact that you can't create or destroy matter. If you destroy matter in one of them, would that technically mean that you would destroy all the universes since you yourself, I guess, a chain reaction of sorts?
Kind of would.
Wait, so if you destroyed one, you destroyed them all?
If you destroy the only rule,
Because you destroyed the one rule that they all abide by. You
Yeah.
cannot destroy
I don't
matter.
think it's impossible to destroy that rule.
or would it?
I don't
or
think it's possible.
Would the universe, I guess, since we're gonna assume they're literally physically linked, would you assume that the universe itself would just bounce off the other ones and go somewhere else and become one big mess up?
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's how the Big Bang happened.
Maybe that's how we have.
Maybe that's how like it was something like
Yeah.
how we happens. So is there anything like we're a mistake because some other people built something that could destroy matter?
Where's my phone?
It's actually not too far off from how they say.
You don't have a timer on?
Did this guy does Shah have a timer on? Oh, it's a passcode. Oh my God, that background's really edgy. Everyone.
Do you have my phone? How'd you get my phone?
Lucas gave it to me.
Your background.
Lucas
Shah.
gave it to me.
In an alternate universe, Gage doesn't get his phone stolen.
I don't.
Maybe you could just think that there's a whole other universe where that's the only difference.
But think about it. What if there is a universe out there that can create matter and destroy matter?
I don't think that's. Well, I
That's
think
the
the only way to create matter and destroy matter in one universe would be to take it and put it in another universe. So therefore, it's not there anymore. Like I'd say, it has to go somewhere. You can't just get rid of it.
Are we not men? We are.
I think we have like a minute left, guys.
I don't know. Get Shah back in here. He has the
Yeah,
time
I'm
on
gonna
his
tell him
computer.
to swipe. All right, you know what? You got that.
Thank you all for bringing up the discussions of multiple universes.
Multiverses. Multiverses are fun.
I do believe in the multiverse.
Okay, other than the cliched Hitler idea,
Wait.
what's the thing that would mess up history the most if it didn't happen? No World War II.
Charlemagne didn't die. Calling it off right.
Would he would he have created a bigger empire or what?
No Earth.
Almost 40
He would have
minutes.
surrendered.
Would he
Almost
surrender?
40.
He would have surrendered since he's French.
We got a couple more minutes.
Actually, we have 10 seconds.
No, we end at 45.
45.
So, what's the next idea? Multiverse.
Just think, there's another universe where your favorite anime lives.
Ick.
That
Naruto.
Oh God. That's actually like.
Hitched on that.
In an alternate universe, Naruto
Can I take the mic?
No, you're not done.
In
In an alternate
In an
universe.
alternate
Yeah,
universe,
5 more
Pikachu
minutes.
doesn't have cheeks.
How would that work? Would it be
Just
like
black holes.
No.
There's literally nothing there.
Would there just be like,
Just like Six's hand through it.
like if you remove your cheek, there would just be you could only see your teeth and stuff. Can someone please draw Pikachu without cheeks with his teeth?
I can do.
Oh, that's
Do that.
terrifying.
No, I didn't.
No, you can't.
Wait, Pikachu doesn't have teeth. What? Teeth? In this universe, would
What is
he
that,
have
teeth?
Teeth. I mispronounced teeth sometimes. I can't help it. Well, I can help it, but I'm too
All
lazy to.
rodents have teeth. It's like all dogs go to heaven.
I
Okay.
saw that movie yesterday.
What movie?
All dogs go to heaven.
What's that?
It's a movie about
It's a
dogs.
movie.
No, I know, it's like
Unless they're
action movie,
atheistic
comedy
heretics.
movie, drama
It's
movie.
a cartoon movie.
Oh.
Oh, before we continue, Max, didn't you have another topic you want to talk about?
We have 1 minute left. It's too late.
No, we have like 4.
4 minutes. All right, we won't be able to go in depth
We
on
can
this one.
start
but-
it. But, you know.
Okay, here's like some ways to know like there's some ways to know it's like to know a person, like some facts that you can know about them, like one of them being like what they aspire to be, and one of them like
Who's them?
any person. I
Like
suppose
me.
to be grammatically correct I should use he or she without offend someone. So
Here we go.
come on, I don't want to get derailed. So
It's like I wanted to do.
I don't want to get derailed. So, like, I think the way to know someone more than what they aspire to be is what they aspire not to be, like what they are really afraid of being. So, you can't just it's hard to just admit this, but if anyone feels like they can do it,
I don't want to be my dad.
you don't want to be your dad.
No, because then I have to give this.
So you have to assume everything you want
Your
to
dad.
be.
Wait, his dad gave birth to you.
God damn it!
Isn't
Stop
that like passing
derailing.
the kidney stone? But worse.
Yeah, it was that semen thing we were talking about. Duh.
So,
Hey dude, you know what a kidney stone is, right?
Yeah.
I actually
It
don't.
actually passes through the, like, through tubes from your kidney, and it's
Yeah.
really painful.
What
You
is a
wouldn't-
kidney stone? Like,
It doesn't have anything
Yeah, I
to
was
do
right, we didn't
with
have
your
enough time for this.
genitalia, really. It has more to
Sorry.
do with your kidney. And
But you gotta pass it.
Ooh, okay.
speaking of diseases,
your multiple disease.
But yeah, he is right.
what's with the British accent, really? Yeah, I want to bring this up. What's with the British accent?
British accent does
hello
exist.
everyone, I'm here.
Th-
to
People are gonna be
help
mad at me if it's
people.
Australian.
It's like the trashy British accents, like the.
British accents don't exist to British people.
Okay. Only American accents do. Crap.
My.
No. British accents don't exist to British people because they've been used to them so long. I think they're the generic accent.
Oh, what's
Yeah, they
it
think
called?
they're
Isn't it like
generic.
neural?
Which is kind
what
of
is
like,
it? There's something like if I poked you 1,000 times, sooner or later.
You stop feeling it.
Yeah. What is that called? Neural shock? No, what's that? Neural shock. No. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know it's true. Anyway, like the reason we we don't have accents. Although we kind of do have accents, we just don't really pay attention to them.
Everyone has an accent.
Yeah.
Just no one knows what the accent is until someone with a different accent comes up to them.
It's kind of interesting. Cause like, what if like somebody like nobody's ever made fun of an American accent?
Yeah, they have.
The Brits do.
American.
I've never heard that.
American. American.
That's southern though. That's southerly.
Yeah, that's more of a southern one.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody
if
makes fun of the South. I know.
The South will rise again.
It's
And
funny
then
that from
Southern
Texas.
Hitler will be created.
Wait. What if like the South is a kind of bread? You put it in the oven, it rises. So the South rises
Again.
again.
Well, we're running out of
But,
empty,
like-
so Shah, get on the computer so we can close it out.
Here, I got it. It's like, should we wait till the exact time or what?
No, we can cut it short. Just a little
Alright.
bit.
Shah never uploads, so Okay, everybody, thank you for watching West